When we work with a lot of our clients, one of the first exercises we do with them is an exercise called the Golden Circle by Simon Sinek. And the intent of that exercise is to help them figure out their why. Why are they in business? What's their purpose, their cause, their passion? Why do they exist in business? And it's a really challenging exercise to think about. And it takes a lot of time and energy to come to an answer. And as a consultant, it's really easy for me to tell my clients to do it. But when I look back at it myself, it can be challenging about the why for the Van Group. Why should you do business with us? Why are we here? What's our purpose, our cause, our passion? And for me, when I started to think through it, I came up with the term personally impacting value, and that came from a couple different components. When we started in business, we started with the tagline, "Our business is business." So immediately it was about business for us. We're excited about it. We're passionate about the concepts of business. We love business. We eat it, breathe it, drink it, so to speak. The next piece was the value piece. And our elevator pitch, so to speak, is always about create, maximize, and realize value. So having value in there was critical for us because we want to deliver value. We want to create value. We want to build that value in companies. And the personal comes from it because we've long believed that all business is personal. We know for us, our business, which is business, is highly personal, which means our clients' businesses are very personal to us. So that phrase, personally impacting value, is our why. We want to be able to accomplish that for our clients. We want to be able to create value for them. So when we talk about personally impacting value, we look at value on two different lanes. The first, obviously, is the financial. Someone's engaging us because they want to build value in their company. They want to maximize that financial value, whether it's I'm making more money this year or we're going to have a greater exit. Those are important things in that value building process. And I think that's the first piece that someone thinks about when they say value in their business. The second part for us is that personal side of it. It's about how do we impact the personal lives of the business owners and their management teams and their employees that we're doing business with. And for us, that's become really, really important. I mean, we look at things from our own metrics as we measure is how many jobs did our clients add this year? Because we look at when a company adds new jobs, they're impacting the value for other people. When we see a company more successful because they've built that value or they've made more money, their management teams, their leadership teams, their owners, and everyone has the opportunity to participate in the company. Whether that means they've made more money or they've built their skills because they've now created this better company. To us, that's building value and impacting that personal value. So it's definitely both a financial standpoint piece and a personal standpoint. The other side of that too is there's also a peace of mind that comes from what we do with a value building component, particularly if we're talking about the transition and succession planning side of our business, which is focused on how do we make sure that company is going to have an exit, and it's going to be an exit that allows an owner to do one of three things: control their exit, control who they sell to, and control the financial aspects of it. And having a plan takes a ton of the uncertainty out of that process in the event something uncertain happens. You get hit by the bus, as we say, or you get sick or something like that, and now the business and those well-laid plans weren't able to occur. Having that contingency plan, that transition plan, creates an incredible amount of value for the owners' families and those employees. I think one of the areas where we're really able to add a lot of value and impact our clients is on those long-term growth strategy engagements that we have. We have relationships with some clients that go back decades. And you go, well, how can that possibly be? And it's because of the value we've been able to provide them in building their organization. So it's amazing to watch the evolution of a company that we've worked with when they've gone from an owner and a couple of people who are individual contributors to crafting them into a really powerful leadership team, to building an engaging culture for their employees that's impacting their customers positively. It's impacting their employees' lives personally, and it's impacting, obviously, the bottom line. So one of the things that we're very passionate about is the success of our clients. There's an excitement that you get in the adrenaline of business of watching a client succeed. When you sit with a company and 3 years ago you set a goal for the next 3 years and you see those goals achieved, it's incredibly powerful for you to go, yeah, I had a part in that. So our client's success, is our success. It means we're doing our job, and we get very, very excited about seeing them successful because of all the impacts that it has for them, for their employees, for their families, for their customers. So saying that, your success is our success is a very natural piece for us to lead with and talk to our clients about, because we are passionate about them being successful. When we close a deal, one of the exciting pieces for us is that tombstone. It's almost more exciting than the check you get at the end of the day, because now you've got a done deal, which means you accomplished what your client wanted to accomplish. When you see a company grow and hit their 3-year targets or their 10-year targets or even their 1-year goals, when they set out in the beginning of a year and said, "There's no way we can get all this done," and yet we've worked with them over the course of the year to achieve those. Again, it's exciting to see them successful, and their success becomes our success.